Well, good morning, everybody. It's great to be with you through this rather stilted format that we're doing today. I apologize for not being able to be with you in person. This is an important conference that I really would like to be there, but I'm actually traveling on House Intelligence Committee business today, and I'm not be able during these 3 days, and I won't be able to be there with you. I want to thank the organizers, the universities, and the other folks who have had a hand in putting together this really important conference to allow for a variety of folks to come together, do a little networking, share some good ideas, and hopefully all of you will be better armed and equipped to do the job, the tough job that we're asking you to do it each and every day. Problem just for the southwest border anymore. It's a problem that's growing every single day as the world effectively gets smaller. As an example, last fall, a U.S. informant posing as a member of a drug cartel was approached by a terrorist organization to create an attempt on the life of the Saudi ambassador. That attempt was going to take place right here in Washington, D.C., a couple of miles from where I'm sitting. I cannot overstate the importance of the vigilance that the intelligence community, the Department of Homeland Security, state and local officials must maintain every single day to contain this threat and protect Americans. Texas has become a critical state and a ground zero, as it were, for organized crime as it attempts to spread its influence across the United States. I believe there are four steps that are important for moving the ball forward, so to speak, and continuing to protect this country from these terrorist threats. First off would be sound policy. We must continue to debate this. The first step in this sound policy must be securing the borders, knowing who's coming and going across our borders, and what's coming and going across our borders is important, whether that's coming north and or going south. Yes, we must debate immigration and a worker program and those kinds of things, but the first step is to secure the borders. The second step in this issue would be implementation of that policy. It makes no sense to have good policies if we don't enforce those policies and those laws. And making sure that the folks who are charged with this issue have the tools they need is important. We're working hard here in Washington, D.C. in a resource-constrained environment to make sure that the people we've asked to do this, the thousands of Border Patrol agents and state and local officials, have the resources they need to be able to do a very difficult job that we've asked to do them. We've got some 270 airplanes, 9 unmanned aerial aircraft, some 300 patrol interdiction boats, in addition to the 20,000 CBP, ICE, and Border Patrol folks doing this job on behalf of the federal government, and we're proud of their work in this regard. Next would be, the third step would be coordination between all agencies. Federal agencies, of course, must coordinate with each other, but there also must be great coordination between state officials and local officials if we're going to make this policy work. We cannot afford in this resource-constrained environment to be duplicating each other's efforts. That makes no sense to you, and it makes no sense to any of us. So coordination with each other is going to be vital, and I think this conference is one of those steps going toward that coordination piece that will help. And then, of course, we must push our successes north and south. We're responsible for defending the borders and securing the borders here in the United States, but we have partners in Canada and Mexico as well. They've got work to do on their sides to make sure that all three countries are able to protect their citizens the way that they should. It remains to be seen yet what the new administration in Mexico will be about in December when we have a change in the presidency down there. But nevertheless, we must work with our Canadian partners and our Mexican partners if we're going to make this work. Again, let me thank each one of you for allowing me to be here today. I want to thank the organizers again for putting this together. I think it's important, and look forward to seeing the results, the after-action report, so to speak, from what you're able to accomplish here over these 3 days that you're meeting in San Angelo. Those of you that are outside District 11, while you're in San Angelo, spend every penny that you've got in your pockets. Don't leave town with any money left. We need the economic development in the heart of District 11, so be very generous with your spending. Again, thanks for everybody for letting me be here today. God bless each one of you. God bless Texas, and God bless this great country. Thank you.